Bunnahabhain is well known for their unpeated Islay Scotch, but they do make a few peated expressions as well. Let's do this. Welcome to Whisky Riffs. If this is your first time here, thank you for stopping by. My name is Kevin, and today I have an Islay Scotch, which comes from Bunnahabhain and normally would be an unpeated whiskey, but this one is one of their core range that is actually peated, and this is the Cruach Mhona. If I got that right, give me a compliment in the comments. If I got it wrong, please correct me. I've been trying to get it right. I looked at the pronunciation. Let me go ahead and pour this expression into a glass so we can talk a little bit more about it. The Bunnahabhain Toiteach is a non-age statement whiskey, ABV of 46.3%, which allows it to be non-chill filtered. Bunnahabhain uses natural color for their whiskeys. I paid about $66 for this at the end of 2021 here in San Francisco, and this is aged in both oak cask and sherry casks to give it two taste profiles, which this name actually means smoky too. I love the Bunnahabhain distillery. I love their expressions. It's one of the first whiskeys I ever had from Islay, and I had the 18 year. So at the time it was unpeated. It still is. The 18 year is unpeated still. And I didn't know anything about peated whiskey, so I just assumed this was how Islay Scotch was. This distillery was founded in 1881. It is on the northeast side of Islay, and it's one of the two distilleries that were there at the time in 2018 that Judy and I did not get to visit during our distillery tour, which is a shame because I really wish I would have gotten to stop by this distillery and see what they do there. It is always a pleasure when a distiller chooses to non-chill filter and use natural color for their expressions, and that's what this one is. All right, let's see how smoky this peated whiskey is. And it's a little smoky. That is ashy, and I'm getting tire rubber. I have that note a lot for certain types of whiskey. This one is hitting me really strong with it. Yeah, I can't get that out of my head. I'm at a tire store now. Wow. The first taste is really peaty, really smoky, really long finish. Oh, that is nice. But it is also not terribly sweet. They're talking about the Oloroso sherry notes to it, and I can kind of get those on the finish. But that front taste is so peaty and so intense, and I really wasn't expecting that much peated flavor out of this bottle. But I do like it on the first taste. It's just the nose isn't giving me anything that's sweet. But I really love this flavor because I'm a fan of smoky, peaty whiskeys. So whenever I can get one that has such high quality production, I'm all game, I'm all in. And Bunnahabhain sold me really early on with the original bottle that I had when I know nothing about whiskey, and I was just drinking, I think I had a Macallan 18 and a Bunnahabhain 18, probably very expensive. My wife is generous. She bought them for me, I'm sure, many years ago, thinking, I'm going to get Kevin something really nice, and I just didn't appreciate it at the time. I would now, but I don't know if they're priced really well. Let me know which Bunnahabhain expressions you like, which ones were your first experience, and just tell me in the comments your thoughts. I'm going to throw a little bit of water in this one to see if it gives me any more notes. I think that it can take a little water. Okay, the tire store turned into a more candied note. I still have that underlying note that's more mossy, grassy, and yeah, less tire store now, which is good. And it took the hit off of the peatiness of that smoke. That spice is still there, but that first taste isn't as smoky, and I kind of miss that. I would rather have had it without the water, and I think I'll leave the water out next time. Oddly enough, the other Bunnahabhain expression that I have in this place is also a peated expression, and I picked it up at a duty-free shop at an airport. Don't ask me which one, it's been years. Let me grab that bottle. So this travel edition is the Cruach Mhona, and let me know if I pronounce that right or wrong too. It's a bigger bottle than the standard 750 milliliter bottles because a lot of travel editions give you a little bit extra. This is a 1 liter bottle, and it is also a higher ABV. This is 50% ABV, so this is also non-chill filtered, and it's natural color because Bunnahabhain. All right, let me get a glass for this one. Now this poor bottle, yeah, it's down to the last few drams. That's a shame because I don't know if I'm going to pick it up again in the stores. I'll have to think about it. Maybe I'll think about it after I taste this expression right now. Interesting. This one is a very different peated nose. Now this bottle's been open for quite a while. Shouldn't affect it too much, but there is a little bit of change when you have a brand new bottle and something that's been around for, I don't know, a year or so. See, I'm getting more fruit notes out of this one. I'm getting some berries, and there's that peated note to it, but it's not the same as this one. Okay, so I'm a little confused. It's been a while since I've looked at this one. They're talking about more fruity and nutty notes that I'm getting in the Cruach Mhona. I don't know if I like it more. The difference in ABV isn't really hitting me. I'm getting more intensity from the 46.3% ABV than I am the 50%. And even though I am getting a few more berry notes out of the Cruach Mhona, I am not as in love with it as I am the Cruach Mhona. So, would I recommend these whiskeys? Yes, yes, and yes. Because they are Bunnahabhain, they're quality whiskeys, they have great ABVs, they're non-chill filtered, they're natural coloring, and they just taste lovely. They are a great peated expression from Bunnahabhain, and I would gladly buy either of these again. I don't know, the next time I'll be in an airport. Whenever I'm in an airport with the duty-free shop, it's always a struggle. I like to get something brand new, so I don't know if I'm going to throw another Bunnahabhain in my case or not, but I will definitely be grabbing this expression again because it's available in the core range, and I really do appreciate it. I really love the flavors of it, and I love the way the sea salt and the peat hit me. Even if I'm not noticing as many sherry notes, I just really like it. I'm very happy with it. Let me know if you've had this one. Talk to me in the comments about it. What are your opinions? What have you enjoyed? What have you not enjoyed? And until the next episode, take care of yourself. Take care of those people around you. And cheers.